everybody, welcome back here. So, the daily item shop updates around 24 hours each day, along with the featured item shop changing at least 2 days or sometimes 24 hours. Well, today we're going to be talking about the daily item shop or the item shop as a whole and how it changes. There's multiple articles I will be reading off of here. First one is going to be Support Center from Epic Games himself. So you can basically go in, select Fortnite, text any question that you want, and they will receive it. Outfits and other items like emotes, pickaxes, and more rotate in and out of the store on a daily or weekly basis. We already know this. Many of the items will stay for longer than a single day, but then will be removed and maybe be available again in the future. In some cases, outfits and other special items being added or returning to the game may be announced through official channels such as Fortnite's new posts or social media channels. We recommend keeping an eye out on the store when it updates at midnight UTC, so that if any items you're interested in return, you will be able to obtain them. So, this does not really answer our questions, I will say, but there is one thing that kind of does. So it says here, and may be available in the future. So that kind of signals that maybe when items kind of leave the shop, they kind of round up how much money it made, or the sales it made, and they kind of justify if they should put it back in the shop. I've talked to this on my channel about this before, but I feel like this may be the case, because when they say may be available in the future, it's either the fact that they just don't like the skin themselves, or they did not make a lot of money off it, and it's a risk putting it back in the shop. I mean, look at skins like the Power Cord. Do you really think that made a lot of money? How many people want it right now that didn't obtain it in the past? Now, it is a most wanted skin, but it did not make them a lot of money in the past, so maybe it is a little bit of a risk to put that back in the shop. I mean, also, if you look at Battlehound, it did not have a back bling then, but maybe making it a back bling gave players like an opportunity to go into the shop, obviously, and see that has a back bling. Oh yeah, well, I can get this sick back bling for the skin. Maybe I won't wear the skin a lot, but now I got a back bling. You know what I mean? It's kind of similar situation with a lot of other skins. So guys, we're gonna read off some more article. So on screen here, I have a chart to show the most common skins in a daily item shop since October 30th, 2017. So this may have changed in the past, but for now, guys, we do actually have a solid information on how this may have changed in the past. I'm gonna screenshot this and show it. So I'm gonna give some examples here. We have the Skull Trooper was in the shop 3 times since it, but then you go all the way up to something like the Special Forces at the top, or the toothpick that was up there 16 times. That's a lot of times in the shop, and that may consist of maybe they make a lot of money. I mean, the toothpick is a very creative pickaxe. Maybe people saw it and they're like, hey, I want it. Or they see Special Forces and they're like, hey man, that goes with every single back bling. I want it. They get it. They put it back in the shop because it made money. It is that simple. We obviously have some skins like Brawler that were only in the shop 6 times, maybe a little bit more. Maybe I don't really know how accurate this is, but who knows? Maybe Brawler is an alright skin for selling. Maybe people think of it as a rarer skin now and they want it. Who knows? We do not know. This is kind of a helpful chart. See, maybe if you have any, if you really want Recon Scout, it was in the shop 13 times. If you want Ammunitions Expert, it was in the shop 12 times. Or whatever you want. You know what I mean? We got Cliffhanger, it was in the shop 11 times. There's a bunch of things that would have been in 11. A lot of 10s, a lot of 9. Oh yeah, it's yeah, that's basically what I got. I'll try to find some more articles here. Every article that I found is kind of just explaining how it works. But if you're wondering what I think of how it works, I think they, obviously, they put their skins in there. They see how they do, see how much money they make. And if they don't make a lot of money, guys, they're not putting it back in the shop. They are not. Because that is a risk. Fortnite is a free game. They need to make money, and they need to make it off their cosmetics. And with that, bam, they have to put in the most selling skins. They put the Snorkel Ops in a lot. They put the Bright Bomber. They put the what do you call it? The Shadow Ops. That's the skin I'm looking at. They put the Shadow Ops in there a lot. And it's just, I feel like people kind of speculate that maybe, the skins go in there because they don't make a lot of money. I think it's the complete opposite, is that they do make a lot of money, because it would make it make a lot of sense. Shadow Ops is in there so much now. I feel like he's coming more of a Bright Bomber, and maybe it's because they have so much money falling in. I mean, especially with a lot of people having the Red Knight now. The Red Knight shield goes really good on Shadow Ops. So yeah, guys, tell me what you guys think below. How do you think the Fortnite shop works? Epic Games has never really kind of said how it really works? Do Epic employees pick what goes in there? Is it completely random? Or what do you guys think? I want to know.